I just realized that your attitude towards purchasing a home as an adult is closely related to, is closely tied to how you viewed home ownership as a kid, as a teenager, as a young adult, and now as an adult. It has shaped the way you think about home ownership, the way you think about building wealth through real estate, the way you think about renting even. And some people have been exposed to the benefits of owning a home. They've been raised in a home. Their grandparents lived in a home. They always grew up in a home. And so home ownership was one of the first things they came to know as normal. And for those particular people, when they become adults, they already know in their minds that home ownership is in their future. They don't know when, they don't know with who, but they do know that they will become homeowners someday because it's first things. It's something that they learned early on. It's something that they saw. It's something they experienced in. They had a backyard. They had a front yard. They had a play set. They had a swimming pool. They had a trampoline in the backyard. Those things associated with living in a neighborhood and having the same friends in the neighborhood, growing up together year after year after year, riding bikes together and playing kickball in the street. Those are things that people who have been around home ownership, those are things that they associate with the value of owning a home. Now, they may not have known about mortgages and about interest and interest rates and things like that, but they just know that home ownership was something that was normal, not anything to be feared, not anything that was foreign to them. So as of today, a lot of those buyers, a lot of those people are buyers. They own homes. They may have owned several homes because home ownership, they were raised to understand and raised to believe as a way of life that home ownership is what you do. So it's not foreign to them. So those people are likely homeowners today. But then there are people that may be like you. They're sitting on the fence. They have a little bit of fear. They look around and it feels foreign. They may make great money. They have great credit, but home ownership is not something that they grew up around. That environment is not their normal or their normalcy. And so therefore they know renting. They know to play it safe. They know, if I don't like this place, I can move over here to this place and then to that place. And, oh, look, they're building a new apartment complex over here. Let's go to this place. Or the landlord is not treating me right, so I'm going to move to this place. Or just constantly migrating from place to place to place. And no one has told them the benefit that you receive or the stability that you gain from being a homeowner. It's not a first thing for these types of people. And you may be one of those people. And you know now as a responsible, wise, working adult that you want to buy a home, but you weren't raised around homeowners. Grandparents didn't own. Aunts, uncles didn't own. Your parents didn't own. So you just don't have that history, that longevity of looking back to see a lineage of homeowners. And so it's harder for you because it's a mindset shift to go from renting and moving every few years to try something different, another place, another apartment complex, or rent home. So it's not as easy to you to make the mindset shift to move into home ownership. And I get that and I understand. So everyone is not starting from the same level playing field. Everyone is not starting at the same starting point. You may not have grown up learning about credit, and you may not know about debt management and saving and putting money back and home ownership. Those are things that are taught and you are introduced into those things. And if that's not a first thing for you, then I don't want you to be hard on yourself because you have not yet purchased a home. I just want you to identify with the fact that it wasn't a first thing and it may have taken you a bit longer to get there, but now you're here. So I want this video to affirm you. If you are buyer B, not raised around home ownership, it hasn't been a part of your upbringing, or just your family members haven't really just been homeowners because all they know is renting and all their extended family knows is renting. It's a thing that can be generational, and it can be passed down to generation, where you look back and everybody is a renter. But it can stop with you. You can learn how to buy a home as an adult, and it doesn't matter if you're in your late 30s, your 40s, 50s, or even 60s. You can become a homeowner whenever you make the decision to do so. Many of you have great credit. You've been on your job 10, 15, 20 years. You have your debts in check. Student loans are paid off. You're in a great place. The only thing that has to change is the mindset. The mindset has to shift from making the landlord rich to transferring their wealth to you. That's all it is a wealth transfer. A transfer from the landlord to yourself. So I just want to encourage you. It doesn't matter where you started. It doesn't matter what you didn't get from back in the day. All that matters is right now you have the opportunity and the potential to become a homeowner whenever you say and declare that you are ready. So I appreciate you being on this channel. Allow me to continue to speak life into you as it relates to home ownership and chasing this goal and helping you to understand that you are not too late. I love working with first-time buyers that are older because you are appreciative and you are clear and focused and you're ready and you're determined to make this happen. Everybody still wants the American dream. Anybody who tells you that they don't, that's only because they have some doubt somewhere. But everyone wants to own their own home. It's a basic desire for all working adults. So I know that I'm speaking to you, and I know that you're one of those. I'm the same way. We're all created this way. So thank you for watching. I want you to subscribe to this channel. If I'm feeding you the information and knowledge that you need, and you do need encouragement, and you do need your faith built up when you are getting ready to purchase a home, it all works together. And I'm here to help you put the pieces together to get your faith elevated to where it needs to be, to educate you on what you need to do to be prepared to buy a home, and then to celebrate with you once you make that victory happen. Okay, again, my name is Trinette, and I appreciate you for watching this video, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.